Alright, boys and girls, welcome back to the latest edition of DIY Dom. Today we're going to be talking about something that some of you might deal with from time to time whenever you're working on your vehicle, and that is cleaning fuel injectors. After doing a lot of research on the internet, I found there's a really cool way that you can go ahead and clean these at home with a rather simple setup. Now, for those of you unfamiliar, fuel injector, obviously, fuel comes in from your gas tank, fed into here, and then in this part of your fuel injector, it gets squirted into the engine. And if you look real closely, you can see that on the tip of this thing, there are 4 tiny little holes right there on top. And that's where your fuel comes out from. And it can get clogged pretty easily. So, how can we clean these up? Well, they do make a number of systems that you can get that can just be fed into your throttle body or poured into your fuel tank. But here's a simple way that you can do it if your fuel injector is out of the vehicle. So all you need to set this up, aside from your fuel injector of course, is a good fuel injector cleaner, which in particular I like to use B12 Chem Tool. You can use a fuel treatment, but clean injectors, carburetors, all that stuff. So using this in a nice liquid can, available at any auto parts store. Now you're just going to need a simple pump system. Right now I have this small little air compressor, the same kind that you'd use to inflate, like an inflatable mattress for camping or whatever. It's going to blow my air under a pressure system into this container. As it blows the air in, there is actually a little straw down here, so that pressure will then push the chem cleaner, which is, you can see is in here, up through this tube and then out this little port, which has a nice little rubber seal on it. So all we need to do to set this up is you get your fuel injector and you just go ahead and connect this tube on the end as if there was fuel actually going to be pushing through it. And then what you want to do is you get yourself a couple of little battery clips like we have right here, and we'll just go ahead and clip those into place. Got your positive and we have our negative. Making sure that our boots are pushed all the way down so we're not cross-connecting here. Now, this is the same source of electricity that comes from your car, which is 12-volt source. So really, any 12-volt battery really will do the job, which I'm using this rechargeable battery for my Dremel. So then we take our other ends and we go ahead and connect them into our power source. And we're going to go ahead and leave the negative off because we're going to want to control the fuel injector opening and closing, because that's really all that happens. Your fuel is under pressure as it gets pushed through your system, and when the fuel injector is triggered to open or close, that's pretty much all it does. So what we're going to do is we'll go ahead and turn on our airflow. And that's really all there is to it. And then you have a nice clean fuel injector ready to go back into your car. So you're just going to go ahead and repeat all these steps for every single one of your fuel injectors, depending on how many you have. And just an important thing to take note, that before you put your fuel injectors back into your car, you want to make sure that you replace the O-rings that go on both the top and the bottom. This is going to help ensure that you have a nice clean fit, nice good seal, and your car will be then running that much smoother and hopefully save you some gas. Or if performance is your game and goal, then hopefully you can get that too. So this is DIY Dom saying here's a quick little automotive tidbit for you. So I hope you enjoyed. So get out there, have fun, do something innovative today.